Okay, here we've got mainly a kind of 2, 3, 4, 5G cell tower. All those rectangular units you see, they're 5G, 4G units. They can be actually configured to do any of those generations of network. Actually, 5G doesn't mean 5 gigahertz, it runs on multiple bands, but you know, 700 megahertz, 2.5 gigahertz, so 2.5 billion cycles a second, that is emitting. Now, when it emits at that range, the reason it's high up is obviously to miss buildings, but also so it doesn't ground easily, and obviously it's away from people. But that antennae, although it doesn't look it, is directional. So it's actually emitting, you know, EM waves directionally. So not directly down to me, not directly down to the floor, which is a good thing. And also, from there to me, we're about 1 volt per meter. I'm going to assume if that's a 50-watt tower, by the time you get down to me 20, 30 meters away, you're about 1 volt per meter. So, you know, a little AA battery of power, by the time you get to me, is the electric field strength. The magnetic field strength's different, but the electric field strength. I mean, I just think it's fascinating, right? That is emitting, not that far, but it's emitting to all these people on this street. It's emitting and making their mobile phones work. Their phones are about 0.1 watts of power that will come from the battery and into the circuit. Obviously this needs to give more. This needs to give 10, 20, 30, 40 watts for multiple people to connect to this cell tower. And the frequency, as I said, is around 2.5 gigahertz for 5G, but it doesn't go that far, and the power is actually not that far by the time it's got to me. But it does radiate radially, so it will come out of these units radially, and it will emit in most directions based on the antennae. Okay.